Hello, everyone. See, we are live here, and we will wait for a couple of minutes for the people to join because we had to make some changes at the last minute. So, thank you very much for being patient. Just give me a moment, and we are starting this discussion. I'm live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and on YouTube. So, yeah, just 5 minutes, or maybe two rather. Just be back. Okay, okay, okay. How do we get this? Yeah, here it is. And how do I share it? Can somebody tell me how to share a live chat? Okay, we are live here, and everybody watching me from YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn, please write in the comments. Write in the comments where are you watching me from, and what is it that you do. And we are waiting for some people to join in the meantime, so this is going to take a while. Please be patient. And I'm sharing the screen now with you so that you understand what this session is going to be all about today. Okay, here we go. What you're going to learn today is this. This workshop today is about B2B growth engine. As I call it, it's growth engine. And we're going to discuss the strategies and tactics for managers and leaders to grow your B2B business and automate revenue. I did the similar workshop on Sunday, and there were some people who complained after that the language was an issue. So I want to make sure today that we're talking the language that everybody understands. So let me know in the comment section just quickly what language are you comfortable with. So apart from other things that I said, that tell me where are you watching me from and what do you do. Also tell me what is it that you do. Yeah, that's one. What is it that you do, and where you're watching me from? Also, just tell me what language are you comfortable with. All right, that should not be a big problem because that will help me to customize today's discussion in a way wherein we are using the language that is comfortable for everybody who's joining me right now. Okay, so I'm just sharing the link with a couple of my people who asked me that okay, whenever we are live, just let us know. So just give me a moment. It shouldn't be a long. English is fine. English is fine. Guys, if the Hindi guys are not going to communicate or participate, then this will be continued in English. So if you want me to talk in any other language, increase your votes. Also, another question that I said, where are you watching me from, and what do you do? Where are you watching me from? What do you do? These are important questions, of course. All right. So we'll be waiting for some more people. I have now, okay, the audience has started coming in. You see, the live sessions, the thing about live sessions is that it takes a little while for people to come start joining you. The algorithms of social media platforms, they populate a little bit later. So, and I didn't want to do this one as a closed seminar because then people have to download the applications and then do a lot of stuff with that. So I just thought that okay, let's do it live for everybody. Anyone can join and engage and ask questions. Okay, here we are, Chaitanya, Bangalore, home baking business. Okay, home baking business. I don't know what is a home baking business. So you bake things from your home. Is that what you mean? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Also, is my voice proper and audible to all of you? Signal is not very good, somebody's saying. Okay. Okay, that is something. Is it because of the voice? It's not going good or what? Tell me if my voice is okay, if you can hear me well, because this is a new thing that I'm sharing and it might have a little issues. Well, or I can turn off the video, in fact. That should improve a little bit. I hope. You don't need to see my face, anyways, do you? Yeah, here we go. Okay, people are telling me it's audible. Let me try and change the audio a little bit. Now it's better? Okay. Megan Wu. Where are you watching me from, Megan? And everybody else. I know. All right. That's me. Intro Studio. If the audio is better now. So Megan is watching from China. Kaveri is saying from Patna, Bihar. Okay, one last time, people. Just tell me if the voice is better now. It should be much better. I've changed something. I've today done something different. Okay, some of you are on YouTube. Some of you are on LinkedIn. Some of you are on Facebook. So very nice. Just last time. This one is better? Okay, great. Perfect. So in today's session, we will be talking quickly about certain things that you as a business owner in B2B landscape should be understanding that what is it that you need to know and what is it that you need to do, and then how you need to build a targeted strategy for your B2B marketing and sales business. And that is something that is extremely critical for today's discussion. We will be talking about how do you measure the effectiveness of your sales and marketing operations. And there are three, four sessions or three, four profiles of businesses that I asked during the day from the participants and audience, and they have shared their businesses. So what we're going to do today, we're going to do a live audit of your online presence of your business. So if you want me to do your LinkedIn profile or your business's LinkedIn profile audit right now live today, let me know in the comment. So you share only your LinkedIn account, which is basically a link of your personal profile, maybe your company profile, and I will do the LinkedIn profiles audit. and I'll tell you what I think from my personal experience and professional experience. What is it that you need to change? And when people or your targeted customers are coming to your profile, what is it that they create as an impression about you? Okay, so moving quickly, while you are commenting in the comment section, let's move quickly. This is me, just a quick of introduction. I am an entrepreneur, investor, chief sales officer, chief marketing officer. That's how I operate with businesses. 20 plus global experience, years of global experience, and I built 10 businesses and over 300,000 followers on social media. Out of that, 254K on LinkedIn. So I have somebody who's been building and working businesses. So everything that I talk about is purely based on my experience. And this is something that I have practiced. I was a trainer earlier in my life. 2011, I quit the job and started the entrepreneurship journey. And since then, I've made a lot of experiments, a lot of mistakes also. And everything that you see today is only the work of last 10 years or so. So now, when I have experimented enough in my line, and I've experimented with social media and businesses and fundraising and everything else, now I am coming back and sharing and teaching all the experiences that I have. So this is the basic difference in what I do and how I operate. These are some of the clients that we have worked in the company brand Samosa, but skip that. Let's dive directly into the B2B landscapes today. So see what has happened in last decade or so since internet has come, that the people, the B2B buyers, the decision makers, all kind of decision makers, they are bombarded with a lot of information today. So if they have so much of information that the decision making has changed completely. They no longer depend on you as a company for the information, right? And we want to understand that how the B2B buyers today take decisions. What is the process that they go through? And if you as a company have the right understanding, right tools to align your efforts, your marketing and sales efforts according to the decision making of your buyer, right? So if you have pen and paper today, start taking notes of this. The first and the most important thing that you should be understanding, that most of you, as I understand, are somebody who has started working on yourself. So you have a skill and then you started working as a freelancer, started giving those services to the customers. And even if you're not somebody wherein your skill is the core product and your personal brand is the core value proposition for your customers, even if you're somebody who has a large business today and you are not the face, please understand that B2B is absolutely and very heavily dependent on personal relationships. So it is the people who build relationships and that drives business in B2B, not like B2B business wherein you can be a nameless, faceless organization and you can bombard people and people really don't care about the people behind the brand and they just do business with the brand. In B2B environment, you need to be involved personally, and that is why it is very important for you also to understand that how the things are moving. Because if you personally are not equipped and if you are not learning the new things and if you don't know how your buyers are behaving, this is going to be a big problem. Now, it is a good thing that you are the brand and a lot of things depend on you. But it's also very challenging for you as a business that, right, you are in a position where you become the roadblock, right? That's something which is very challenging. I think there's something wrong with my mic. Just give me some time. Is it okay if my voice is fine with you? I don't know if there's something. Um, um, okay, we should try this one. Is it should be okay? Yeah, it is okay. And should I try this one? Is it okay now? Yeah. Are you able to hear? Yes. This is good. Hopefully, this is good. Yes. All right. All right. There are comments coming in, so You can type the comments in the public comment section. You don't need to send me a personal message. Okay, so what are the things that are very important? And this slide that I'm showing you right now is the big daddy of everything. You need to just take a screenshot of it. There are 7 or 6 things that are very important. First, you need to understand that the B2B world and B2C world are completely different. The sales cycles are longer. Sometimes it takes from a few weeks to few months. The decision makers are on an average 8, and there is more money involved in a B2B decision making process. And that is why the stakes are very high, and that is why decisions just don't happen like very quickly. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of efforts from the sales company. But more important than that, you need to understand this very interesting research that was done by Gartner some time ago. Okay, so what this research basically says, this chart basically suggests that when a B2B buyer decides to buy, and it can be any product or any services, there is a process that they go through. And that decision making buying process, basically, they say that 27% research independently online, and then 18% research independently offline, and then 17% meet with the potential suppliers, and then the 22% meet with the other buying group. So if you remove the 17% wherein you as a company are involved, the rest of the decision making, which is about 83%, is happening on their own, which basically means that B2B buyers, before they get in touch with you as a supplier or you as a salesperson, 83% of the decision making happens completely on their own, and 27% happens while they're doing the research online. So, in practicality, what is happening is that when you are a B2B buyer, you simply go online when you feel a need, and you search about the problem that you're facing, right? And then you search about the causes of the problem that you're facing, and then you look out for the solutions that are available. And when these 3 steps are done, and these 3 steps are being done independently by them, you as a company are not involved, then they approach you as a seller. Now that's a very interesting thing. Earlier, the situation was not this. There was no internet, there was no third-party comparison available for the B2B buyers. And therefore, the buying process was very simple. They would go out, ask for proposals, and they would receive proposals from 5 companies. They would compare all those 5 proposals, and whoever has the best deal in terms of pricing and the value proposition will generally win the deal. But please understand the difference here, that the information in the proposals also, the company profiles and proposals, also was provided from the company itself. There was no other way for the buyers to go out and compare your or validate your proposal or the information with any third party source, right? So they had to believe you. And that was the kind of thing wherein big companies dominated. They could bombard the buyers with advertisement, and the buyer would have no other option. Things have completely changed now, right? The small businesses have an advantage because the buyer now can go online and search the information that they are looking for before they get in touch with the business. And that is basically a lot of weightage, because approximately 80% of the decision making is happening on their own. Okay, that also means that this customers are already 57% of the way down the purchase path before they consider engaging with you. Now, to all those people who try very hard to put content out there or bombard people with messages that, hey, I'm selling this, buy this from me, and stuff like that, you got to be understanding that your buyer is not even listening to you. They have made the decision before they consider engaging with you. 60% almost, the decision is already made. So your success, whether you will get the deal or not, basically depends on if you are able to be part of that initial process of about 60% of the decision making. That decides whether you're going to get the deal or not, right? Okay. I don't know what is wrong with the mic. Hello. Okay. The another thing that you got to be understanding from this particular research is that the 77% of the buyers state that their latest purchase was very complex or difficult. What it means basically is that almost all of the buyers do research online on their own, but during the process of this research and decision making and the buying decision, they find it complicated and difficult. Now, this is an insight for you as a B2B buyer or a seller, that you know that 60% of the decision happening on their own, but they're finding it complicated and difficult. So, what you do, if you can just go and talk to them and somehow make their buying process easy and simple, you will get the deal. And that is exactly what is happening when you look at the right side of the slide. What happens is that the information that helps customers advance drives ease and high quality deals. It says that uh, the people or the people who were provided information from the companies during their buying cycle, the companies who helped them, they had 3x more chances of winning the deal. And these deals are low regret deals. The research proves that if you help your customers navigate through the decision making process, you will eventually get the business, you will eventually get the deal from them. And that is very, very powerful. So the solution for you probably is absolutely simple, that you know your buyers are out there on internet and they are searching about the information and other helpful things, and they're finding it complicated and difficult. All you need to do is go out there and give them content, give them information, answer their questions, help them navigate that 60-70% of their buying decision journey, and you will increase your sales 3 times, 300% growth. Very, very simple. That is the key of this discussion, and you must take note of that. If there are questions, let me know in the comment section. I'll be very happy to address those questions. But this was really important. I really want to spend the time on this. Okay. So when you move on further, that okay, what is other thing that I need to understand in the B2B landscape? There are a couple of things that you need to understand. That the decision makers are more, and those people are experienced. They're coming from with existing networks, and they are going online and searching for information and making a decision. So if you have to use those insights of who are the decision makers and what is the information that they're searching online, and just go and engage with them, provide them information, not selling, provide them information, right? So moving very quickly, give me the answer to this question. I understand that you are managing a business at the moment and you have a lot of challenges. What is the top level challenge that you're facing? Is it that you don't have a top level marketing and sales strategy, which basically means that who are your target customers, where do you find them, and stuff like that? The another problem can be that you don't understand the market properly, or maybe you don't have effective measurement, or maybe there is anything else that you're facing as a challenge. Let me know in the comments very quickly. You can just simply write 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have an understanding that okay, what are you doing, and then we'll move quickly further on that. Okay, quickly, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me check some of the comments. All right, all right. Let's move to the next part of the discussion today, which is how do you build a targeted strategy, right? How do you build a targeted strategy? Let me fix this. I'll try and fix my microphone. This is really stupid. I wanted to have a better microphone. Okay. Both of them are off the battery. Here we go. Mic testing 1, 2, 3. Righty. Alright. Alrighty. Mic testing. Hello. Yeah. Hello. 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 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Mic testing. Hello. Hello. Hey guys, can you help me with this? Can you just tell me if you're able to hear my voice properly? Just let me know in the comment section if you can hear it properly. I'm really not sure if this is going out right. It's audible? Huh, strange. Hello. Why don't I see it damn here? Hello, hello. Forget it. Okay, maybe. Fine. Perfect. Okay. So now the question is, once you understand that, okay, these are the challenges, and the challenges are 7, that your target customers are now aware. They are many decision makers, and the decision making also happens based on their own research online. Approximately 60% of the decision is already done even before they consider you or talking to you. This is completely, the control has shifted from you as a company to the customers. Now, once you understand that thing, how do you build a targeted strategy catering to this particular way of B2B buying? Right? That's the important question now. So, this basically is basically simple 3 questions I'm going to give you. I'm not going to complicate it for you. The most important question you should be asking yourself is, who is your target audience? And when I say who is your target audience, I'm basically asking you to write down the questions around the company that you're going after and the decision makers in the company. Okay, so the first question is that, who's the target audience? The second target audience is obviously, the question is obviously going to be, what is the pillar platform? Where do you find them? Okay, and what I mean by pillar platform is that you may be finding these people on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, everywhere, but there is one platform wherein they spend most of their time and they rely that platform more. Also, you got to be understanding that platforms, some of them are algorithm driven. For example, in Facebook, you don't search for content, it comes to you. In Instagram, you don't search for content, it comes to you. So what is presented to who is decided not by the person who's consuming the content, it is decided by the algorithm. So it's very difficult for you as a content creator to find out these people and then make sure that they reach your content. The another thing is that some of the platforms, for example, LinkedIn in this case becomes really important because you can literally go and find people based on their designation, based on their company, the size of the company, the location, the industry. So you can absolutely narrow-minded focus these people and build relationships and do that. So in a lot of cases, almost all the cases that I've seen, the pillar platform for a B2B business comes down to LinkedIn and Google. It's a combination of LinkedIn and Google. That's it. Nothing else is important, nothing else matters actually. So if you are a smaller company and you don't want to spend a lot of money and you want to be more prudent in the money spending, you basically want to focus your energies onto the platform wherein your target customers are there and you are able to find them and you are able to build engagement and relationship with them. Rather than spending your money on every other platform wherein your target customers are not spending time. Okay. The third question then becomes extremely important, which is what do you want them to think and feel and know about you, right? So there's a perception that you create in the minds of these people. When they think of you, they should be able to recall a word or a sentence about you. Now, what is that word or a sentence? So, simply, you have to write that. See, if people are bombarded with information, there are 15,000 posts that people get only in Facebook feed every day, and then there are phone calls and messages and everything. The chances of they remembering you are almost zero if you are not very clear and consistent in what one sentence they should be knowing about you, right? For example, we make a lot of effort to make sure that brand Samosa is only associated with B2B, right? We don't want to be known and seen as a generic marketing agency or a B2C company or a website designing company or a social media company or an advertisement company, nothing else. We want people to completely remember that we are B2B, and if anything else or more than B2B, we are all about automation and strategy. We are about strategy and automation. B2B strategy automation. So that is one thing that you have to be very, very clear about. Now, take a pen and paper and answer these three questions for yourself and for me. Who are your target audience? What is your pillar platform where you find them? And what do you want them to think, feel, and know about you? And the answer to these questions will actually solve any other question that you might have, which is basically what kind of content I should be creating, what kind of tool should I be creating, how many leads do I need, how to convert those leads, and stuff like that. These three questions I found in all my career when I've been working with people that the people, the business owners, the marketing managers, they don't have a clarity around it, right? Okay. The second step after you've done this exercise will be easy. You will go to the pillar platform of yours and you will build your profile. Your profile is basically a kind of a resume, which is an online sales pitch, right? That's what I call it. So I don't know, need to know and learn who you are and whatever you've been doing. When I go to your profile, I need to learn very quickly what you can do for me. That's question number one. Question number two is how awesome you are. Do you have experience and expertise? Simple. These are the two questions. So your profile of your company page or your website or your LinkedIn profile should be a very simple online sales pitch. Now, how do you write that online sales pitch? We have a program around that. In fact, a lot of businesses who outsource their marketing, lead generation, branding, sales to us, this is one of the important things that we do for them. We have a process of having 19 questions where we ask them, and then during those questions, we understand in what is it that their value proposition is, who's their target audience, what have they been doing, and then we get into a call and drill down really, really to make sure that we understand that one core thing which differentiates them from everybody else. The rest of the job is absolutely easy. Once you understand who is my target customer, whom I'm talking to, what I want the person to think, content becomes easy, isn't it? Right? It's absolutely simple. You can simply use GPT and create sales pitches or proposals and everything around it. Okay, and once you have done first and second steps, this is first is strategy, second is going and putting up the online sales pitch for the people to know. Now you have to go and reach out to people, right? Now you have to promote yourself. You have to make sure that people know about you. And the way you do that is a lot of things. You can run ads, and you can create content. You can create community. You can do webinars like I'm doing it. And the next step is then nurturing those leads because people might not be ready to buy. Remember, B2B takes a lot of time. Somebody might be considering you today, but eventually take 6 months to buy from you. What you need to do is you need to be engaging with that person for the period of those 6 months. And then some of the time, like out of those funnel, they will end up buying with you. So these are three steps, A, B, C, as I told you. A, this is the homework for you. You need to know very clearly who's your target audience, where do you find them, and what you want them to think, know, and feel about you. The second step would be to go on your pillar platform and make sure that your profile is optimized and your online sales pitch is absolutely the way you want it to be. And then the third part would be to go out, build communities, promote yourself, run ads, make sure that people enter your funnel. Now, once you're done these three steps, now the point will come in: what is a funnel? How do you manage and maintain a funnel? And I'll take a little pause here, and I'll ask you questions. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comment section. I'll have absolutely here on my screen, and then I will move to the next part, which is basically how do you create a funnel and how do you manage a funnel, and where does the automation come into the picture, right? Yeah, so I'm waiting for the comments. It can be anything, right? If you want to know something, just let me know in the comments. Okay, so I'm taking a little pause for people to take notes, write their questions in the comments, and then we'll move. In fact, we can also take those profiles. I can do the online audit and review. So there is something that if there is something that you want, uh, drop that in the comments also. Okay, okay, okay. Let me check some comments from Facebook because I'm not able to see any comment from Facebook here. Okay. Why am I not seeing it there? Okay. Why? Yeah, see, there are so many. Yeah, so the people listening in my product reading from Dubai, Ron Thomas, thank you very much. I could not see your comment here in my screen. I don't know why. Anyway, great to see you, brother. Shripal is watching. The Gotham, Kemani, Delhi NCR Hospitality Business. Great to have you here, sir. Okay, to the points wherein we were talking about that now you need to do. So this is an assignment that I give to people that you need to go back and create a buyer persona for yourself, and you need to answer a question for yourself: what is your pillar platform, and what are the five major problems that your customers face? Now, once you understand that this is my target customer, this is what they are going through, the next step, obviously, once you optimize your profile and everything, is to go and engage with them and talk about the problems that they are facing. So how do you create content? It's a simple thing. You just need to write problems that they are facing, and you need to create content around them. And this is the funnel, right? This is the funnel basically, and this has three parts to it. I'm sure you know, but I'll just quickly take you through. First, look at the funnel, and this is everything, like this Bible, Gita, whatever you call for your business. This is where the money is, right? And if you're not in control of your funnel, then you're losing a business. And I can guarantee that almost everybody that I have spoken to and we worked with had no idea or had very less control of the funnel that they were building. They did not know how many people they had in the funnel. They did not know how many leads they had in the funnel. And they did not know that how to qualify those leads, or how many of those leads are ready to buy, how many of those leads are in a place wherein they need more work from you. So to make this easy from the customer's point of view, you break your funnel into three parts, which is top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. I'm sure you've heard the names, but from the buyer's point of view, somebody who is thinking about the problem that they have, maybe they are facing a cost issue, maybe quality issue, or some other issue in their business. When they're thinking about their problem only, they are considered at the top of the funnel. When the buyer starts thinking about the problems, solutions, right? What are the solutions to their problems? That buyer is considered to be in middle of the funnel, right? And the last part, when the buyer starts considering you as an option or options of the solution providers, like what kind of companies they want to go for, who can provide the solution, that customer is BOFU. And remember, as I spoke earlier, the TOFU and MOFU combined is about 60-67%, and that decision making is happening even before they are talking to the sales people or the companies or the solution providers. Meaning the TOFU and MOFU basically is on their own and they are thinking about the problems and solutions. Now, coming to what you can do with this funnel, right? The simple thing that you can do is for the TOFU customers, which is top of the funnel, you need to talk about their problems, and for the MOFU, you need to talk about the potential solutions that they can explore, right? And how to choose between various options. So you make a list of the problems and the challenges that your buyers might be facing in their life, and then you talk about the causes behind those problems, and you talk about how those problems are big, and if they are not solved, they are going to ruin the business. And the MOFU is basically going to really talk about the solutions for those problems, right? So you look at the whole thing as this large audience universe, and in that universe, some of the customers will be at the TOFU, some of the customers will be at MOFU stage, and some of them will be POFU. What it means is that simultaneously, all the time, you need to create content for all the three stages, right? And just make sure that it reaches to your entire audience universe. The ones who are at TOFU will respond to the top of the funnel content. The one who are in the middle of the funnel stage, they will respond to that. Respond to that stage of the content. So that's the interesting part of it. Now, once you have that understanding that okay, I have these let's say 1,000 people in my funnel, and 300 of them are at MOFU, and 200 of them, or let's say 100 of them, are in BOFU. Now you know that what I need to do and what kind of content I need to provide them. For this, you would need automation. You would need a CRM. I recommend HubSpot. I've been using HubSpot. It's free and it's wonderful. And you then categorize your customers based on the funnel stages that they are in. Okay. After that, you provide them content, you engage with them, you build relationships, and your job will be to monitor how many people are moving from BOFU, from TOFU to MOFU to BOFU, right? That's the kind of thing that you would have to monitor and measure. And if you're not able to monitor and measure this progress,
then obviously you are going to miss a lot of things, because you will never understand what content is working, what is not working. Is it my sales team that is not working? Is it something else that is not working? Okay. So this is an ongoing process that you keep on doing. And this slide is something that you should be taking a screenshot of. Basically, we're talking about that on one side, you have a website, landing pages, social media ads, which put people into your funnel. And then you do the nurturing, which is email automation and WhatsApp automation and content and everything. And you will get customers at the end of the funnel. Okay. Now, how many times you need to engage with the customers or the prospects in your funnel before they actually start paying you? Research says that from the day they first know you till the time they actually become your customers, you need to engage with them on an average 18 times. The average interactions or touch points from the day somebody knows you for the first time to the day they actually become your customer is 18, 1 8. Now, obviously, that 18 touch points is humanly impossible, and you will not be able to measure also. The another important aspect of this 18 touch points is that you need to make sure that those touch points or those interactions are contextual. For example, a customer who is at the tofu stage, which means the customer is at the moment thinking about the problems that they have. And if you send a message to them with a discount that, hey, we are offering 70% discount on our sales, come buy from us, this obviously is a mismatch, right? You know that, you understand that. You need to reach out to that customer with a message which talks about the problems that they have. So you need to be very clear about these 18 interactions. You have to make sure that you are engaging with them 18 times, but you have to make sure that those 18 interactions and engagements are contextual, based on the need that they have, based on the stage that they have. And if you do that right, you will have very high sales conversion ratios. Now, this is a buyer persona, which basically is you trying to write who's the target customer that you have, right? The company, you need to know about their location, the industry, and the size of the companies in terms of their revenue and number of employees. But inside the companies, who are the decision makers for your business, you need to know their designation, departments, and seniority. And thankfully, using LinkedIn, you can go and put up these filters, and you'll have a list of all those absolutely right customers for you. And then you can engage with them using content and direct messages and other ways that I just talked about. Okay. Why do you need the marketing funnel? You might be thinking, oh, you know what, why can't I just buy 10,000 data points and bombard them with an email? Okay, now that's a very funny thing, because I've been hearing this a lot of times that people ask me, how can I send bulk messages to my LinkedIn accounts all in one go? How can I send 10,000 emails to the database? People even ask me that, give us 5,000 leads. And I ask them, what do you want to do with them? And they're like, we want to send them emails, bulk emails. Imagine social media is like a cocktail party. Okay, there are groups of people, and some of the groups are in tuxedos, and others are in formals and business casuals. The first job that you have when you attend and go to a cocktail party like this is to find out which group do you want to be part of. And that is you trying to find out and decide your target audience. The next step is, when you go to that group, you don't take out your business card and interrupt their conversations and say, hey, forget about your conversation, whatever you're talking about, that's not important. Here is my business card and buy from me. You don't do that, right? That's very stupid and dumb. So what do? You pay attention to the conversation that they're having. If they're talking about football, you listen to that. If they're talking about religion or politics or whatever, you listen to that and start nodding your head. Oh, that's nice, that's nice. And then with that, right, with that thing, you hope that the conversation that you are doing is useful and important. And if these people pay attention, then you can basically add something to the conversation and hope that you'll take out the business card and give it to them, right? So that's how you get the attention from people. So go to the target audience, observe what they're doing, engage with them, pay attention, listen to them, engage with them, And once you grab their attention, then it is your time to start introducing yourself and tell them how you can help them, how you can provide value. Right? That is the right way of doing this. Okay. So this is something that I really wanted to make you understand. Now let's move to the part which is how do you drive sales effectiveness? Now, okay, fine. I got the leads, I got the funnel, I got email to nurture, and I got messages and LinkedIn and everything to nurture. But how do I drive effectiveness? Wherein I make sure that my efforts are actually giving me results. Okay, these are the points that your sales team need to understand. You need to understand your customer. You need to have effective communication, which basically means that you talk according to their need. You need to use a CRM and automation tools, and you need to make sure that your customers are delivered the value that they're asking for. There are many sales effectiveness tools. You can use various sales models, but it is all about, my personal favorite are two things. One, for example, I say that it's all about numbers. If you're not able to know exactly that if you have like 10,000 leads with you or 5,000, and how do you qualify those leads, whether they are marketing qualified or sales qualified, and how many percentage of those leads are moving from one stage to another, you are absolutely not in control. The another thing that is my favorite is people versus automation. I always prefer automation. You cannot have 18 interactions, and you cannot have contextual interactions. You cannot know this person is ready to buy, this person is not ready to buy, unless you use a lot of automation. So there are a lot of automation tools that you can use. We do that for our businesses, and this is the cycle that you completely start spinning and making sure that is giving you results. This is something that we have been doing with the businesses that we've been working with. So we first talk to the business and we understand what is it that they're trying to do, right? And at the moment, I'm offering this free consultation to all of you in the group that you're part of, or right now in the comments also. You can just let us know about your number. My team will get in touch with you, and we will set up a discussion wherein we would understand what is it that you do. Okay, what is it that you do? And there are 19 questions actually that I ask, right? And those 19 questions will help us understand and give you a clarity that what is it that your target customers are, where do you find them, and what is it that your USP is, which I call the brand value proposition. Then we will go and find out which pillar platforms we should dominate. Then we go and optimize your pillar platforms. Then we create content strategy. We create the buckets of your leads, and then we use CRM, implement the CRM. And all this process, then we do engagement and content creation. We do the emails and a lot of stuff. And then the leads are qualified, and then your sales team talks to them. So this is an end-to-end service that we do. But what exactly is your problem? Where are you stuck? And what you would need in order to grow out of this is something that I cannot tell right now. I need to talk to you. I need to understand what is it your business. So leave your phone number in the comments, or my team will leave their phone number in the comments, and you can get in touch with them. Set up a meeting, and then we will go for 30 minutes or 40 minutes to understand your business, and then I'll be able to give you a strategy. Whether you want to implement that strategy on your own, or you want to hire my team to implement it for you, is a choice that is absolutely up to you. But at least you should be knowing that what it looks from the outside, and what are the challenges, and what strategy you should be going for. So that's very critical. The another way that we can help you is basically we can train your team on the everything. Let's say you said, well, I have a team, and I don't want to outsource everything. Why don't you come and train my team on these processes and systems? So the way we train the teams is we get them together and we implement the entire system while involving them. So there are implementations happening, and there are trainings happening, and then there are reviews are happening, wherein your team is now sitting with my team and with me and doing the things that we were supposed to do for you if you were to outsource it. So what happens in the 3 months period, that your team is completely equipped. They absolutely know everything. They know the automation, they know the content strategy, and your strategy is being built and implemented, and they're doing it live. That's a kind of training that we organize and conduct. So it's more of a consulting, working with your team, making sure that they are independent and you don't need us after 3 months. The minimum engagement in my mind has been so far for 3 months. And that's one way that you can do. For the people who are not able to afford this outsourcing and this training for the teams, there are smaller programs. If you're a freelancer, if you're somebody starting your career, and if you're wanting to learn those things, I'm running for the first time training programs, right? Wherein I will be training you directly. There will be 2 classes in a week, 2 hours each. So there are 16 hours in a month training. And I'm going to teach you a lot of stuff. I'm going to teach you things that we do. So what are the things, right? These are, forget it. There will be 10 sessions, 20 days, 500 minutes of training by Sam Baisla. There will be 3 exclusive live mentorship sessions with me, tools and strategies to bootstrap your business, 5 advanced sales navigator lead generation methods that we use. Now, sales navigator is a powerful, powerful tool. A lot of people don't even understand how that operates and how you can use that. I'm going to take you through all of that. We are also going to talk about 5-step method to convert your visitor into customers. The people who are visiting your profile and everything, maybe your company page or your website, how do you convert those people into the customers? How do you make sure that once you have somebody's number, you put them into a funnel and then you nurture them? And whether it takes 18 interactions or 80 interactions, and whether it takes 3 weeks or 6 months, you end up converting that customer. I'm also going to teach you LinkedIn marketing fundamentals. I'm going to teach you lead nurturing and cultivating relationships. And I'm also going to teach you the generate leads through website. There's a lot that happens in this training. I don't want to use this time for this particular discussion. You can reach out to my team in the groups that you're part of, or leave the comment here in the comment. My team will get back to you. Okay. Now, coming back to at the end of this discussion today, if you have questions, let me know in the comment section your questions, and I will be happy to take those questions. Righto? I'll also try and check the questions because a lot of times I'm not able to see the questions here on my screen. Okay, somebody has left their number. I would like to connect with your team. Sorry, I need to go out. Yes, fine. I want to do my audit. Yes, we will do the audit. Feed Conix. We'll do your audit. It's better now. In China. Okay, good. Bangladesh. Seems the signal is not very good. Somebody said earlier. Okay. I think if you're watching me on LinkedIn, this video broadcast will be available and you can come back and watch it again. I can see there are a lot of people still live. If you want me to audit your online presence, your company LinkedIn profile, let me know in the comments. As simple as that, right? I will get back to you and with the strategy. If you want to arrange a meeting, a consultation, a free consultation with us, let me know in the comments. Once again, my team will reach out to you. You can simply leave your contact number or your email number. My team will reach out to you and we'll set up a meeting and we'll take this forward from there, right? If you're watching me on YouTube, the same instructions are for you. Just a comment and we would be good after that. And if you're on Facebook, the same message is for you. So for like your leave, I hope this session was helpful. It was a little patchy, to be honest, because I was trying to do some experiments today, and we kind of set this up in a way that audio is fine, and the presentation is coming all right, the network is fine, and the next sessions that I'm going to do are going to be different. They're going to be different. They're going to be valuable in the community. We are growing the community. Once again, there are already thousands of, I think there are 1,100 people in the Brand Samosa community today. Overall, we have about 50,000 people. So I'm bringing all of them together into the community, and we're going to do a lot of value addition. So watch out the emails from our team. Watch out the uh, messages from our team and calls from our team, and you can anyways reach out to me. I'm here on social media always. In the group, I'll see you again. For now, I got to take your leave, and thank you very much. We'll do the live audits in the next session, and that should be done one to one, or maybe I can go live and then do it. Do let me know in the comment section how you like this session, and if you can share it with other people, I would absolutely love that. If you want to watch more of my content, subscribe to my channel on YouTube. That would make sure that you get all the content every time I post a video. Till then, have a good night, have a good day. Bye bye.